Hello, my name is Chris Wilson. I'm a leader with the Living the Dream team. And in this video, we're going to talk about the route to financial independence and the vehicle that we're going to choose. I think at this point, we can all agree that you're never going to become financially independent if you're an employee, okay? Unless you fall into that small category. Once again, let's review it. A top CEO of a large corporation, actor, actress, professional athlete, okay? When you take those people, it's such a small portion of the population. So, how does everybody else, how do you become financially independent? The people that did, what did they do? They did it through business ownership. Now, when people think of business ownership, they think of a non-traditional business. They think of a store that you walk into and it has inventory and employees and a lot of upkeep, and the owners are there all the time. In fact, they probably have a bed in their store because they're there so much. And many people, as much as they say, man, I love to own a business, so many of those same individuals will never own a business because it's way too much risk. It's way too much upfront capital. They have no belief that they can do it, even though they want to reap the benefits of what the business owners reap. Let's face it, people don't have, they can't afford to leave their job, risk their entire family's money, borrow money to start something that might not be successful. Not only that, they know the statistics. 90% of businesses fail within the first 3 years. 90%. That means after 3 years, only 10% of the businesses are standing. It doesn't mean they're profitable, it means they're still alive. And the reason why they fail is because of lack of capital. It's not lack of desire, it's not lack of passion. Those individuals that fail, they still want to own a business. And they're so desperate that they want it to work. But they don't have the capital to keep it going until they can build their customer base up. That's why many people don't own traditional businesses. That's why they don't risk. That's why the business owners that are successful, that have been around, they took the risk. They did what it took to be successful. They did it. They deserved to make the money that they made. And so, knowing that the majority of people will never own a traditional business, okay? Now, what are the other options? The other options, which I think is more powerful and better than a traditional business, is the non-traditional business platform. Because this is what happens. In a non-traditional business platform, network marketing, been around for over 6 decades, it allows you to partner with a third-party company. That company will assume all the costs in starting the business, in running the business monthly. They do the customer service, they package a product, they produce the product, they ship it globally, they take the money in, they pay the money out. They do the day-to-day operations of running a business, and they're experts at doing it, okay? We realize that, we may know how to make a great pizza, but in running a pizza shop, we're probably very inexperienced. And yeah, it's a great pizza, but if we don't know how to do all the other things, you're going to fail. So, in this non-traditional business platform, you don't have to change your lifestyle. You don't have to change your job. You can keep your job. You can keep your family life, your community obligations that you have. However, you can generate a full-time income and more in a part-time basis because of all the leveraging techniques. So when I was looking at this industry 12 years ago, it made a lot of sense. I actually asked the question, why doesn't everybody own a traditional business? I mean, it just makes a lot of sense. And I know when you look at this information, it's going to make a lot of sense to you. It's just all going to come down to the belief if you can do it or not. And I'm telling you, when you see this next video on the business plan, you're going to be like, I can do this. Is that it? Let me call my buddy up. Let me call my friend up and let me give him some questions answered because this looks incredible. Well, in the non-traditional business platform, what happens is, okay, we talked about the third-party company assumes all the costs. So now you don't have to worry about being around after 3 years or 5 years or 10 years. You don't have to worry about a lack of capital because your capital to start your business is next to nothing. Your capital to run your business is next to nothing. I mean, you probably spend more going out to lunch than it costs to run your non-traditional business. But we get to have all the advantages of a traditional business, tax-wise, income-wise. In fact, you have more potential to grow incomes in other states, in other time zones, in other countries way easier than in a traditional business route. So, we obviously come to the point now, we have to be business owners if we want to become financially independent. If you want to put $10, $15, $20, $30,000 a year extra in your pocket, if you wanted to put $30, $40, $50,000 a month in your pocket, you're going to do it through business ownership. The non-traditional business platform just makes sense. Go ask anybody who owns a traditional business Ask them if they would love it if someone else paid for all the bills, if someone else had all the responsibility of the building and the maintenance and everything, and all they had to do was make the pizzas but still generate all the profits of that traditional business. They would be jumping at it. So now we talked about the route. Now let's talk about the vehicle. Now the vehicle within the industry, the company we're going to talk about is Agile Enterprises. This is the company, this vehicle is going to produce all the income. Okay? The route is going to allow you to keep doing what you do for low cost and to create the leverage. The vehicle is going to produce the income within that industry, within that route. And the company is Agile Enterprises, a United States-based company based out of Salt Lake City, Utah. Been in business for 5 years, started and founded by a gentleman by the name of Glenn Jensen. And Glenn, he just copied what Apple Computers did. Okay? They're a computer company, but they own the music industry. Why? Because of innovation. They don't make music. They don't record songs. All they did was change the delivery system. They made it more convenient for people to listen to music and to carry their music in the form of an MP3 player, which they call it an iPod, right? They own the market. They're the category creators. They generate billions and billions of dollars, and of all the iPods sold, 90% of them are sold through Apple. All the songs that are downloaded, 90% of them are downloaded through Apple iTunes web portal. Glenn Jensen said, you know what? We can do the same thing in another industry and we can generate billions of dollars. And we're going to do it in health and wellness. Instead of pills, we're going to take those same proven formulations, same proven ingredients, and we're going to put it in a gel format. Okay? And we're going to call it gel suspension technology. We like to call them gel-ceuticals. The same ingredients, the same formulations, we put it into a plant-based gel, a single serving packet, so it's convenient for you to take. You don't mix it with water. You don't carry around these big jugs of water and everything like that and have to keep it refrigerated. When you want to take it, you pull it out of your purse, you pull it out of your pocket, you rip the top off. This is our energy product and focus. It's called Ohm. You just swallow it. That's it. Now, here's the brilliance, okay? It's obviously convenient. It's great. But this is the key. Your body doesn't have to break it down. It's now getting absorbed, okay? Think when you take a pill and you hit it on the table, think of how hard you have to hit it for a chip to even come off it. And then we realistically think our bodies want to break that down and absorb it before it passes through our system. No, that doesn't work. We have created, Agile's created a whole line of gel-ceuticals. They're the leaders in gel-ceuticals. They have 10 gel-ceuticals. They have over 50 in research and development. They're launching new products globally all the time, multiple times throughout the year. But this is the company. This is the company that's going to produce the income for you. They're a category-creating company. It's a product no one's ever seen before. They're global in 60 countries already. That's never been done before in the history of network marketing. A 5-year-old company to be in 60 countries is unfounded. They generated over $175 million after year 5. They broke into the top 100 global list of global network marketing companies. They broke in at number 62. There's only 3 companies that were 5 years old or less on that list, and Agile was one of them. This is not just a company, this is a phenomenon. This is a multi-billion-dollar company within the next couple years. Why? Because other companies are copying this technology. When a company like Gatorade, that's a juice company, when they develop a gel-ceutical to put into their line, what are they telling you? That gel-ceuticals work. They understand it works. Their athletes use it. That's why they're developing it. It's better. So, we talked about the route, network marketing. We talked about the vehicle. You can research the products. You can look at all that, okay? But this is all you have to know how to do. Rip the top off, put it in your mouth, and that's it, okay? No sales involved. If you want to go sell, you can go sell, but you don't have to do that to generate a paycheck, and that's what we're going to talk about in the next vehicle. What's the business plan? What do I have to do? And what kind of income can I earn in a set amount of time? I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. My name is Chris Wilson, and I am Agile. Have a great day.